What have you learned about your guys so far?
Great group. Obviously, some of the older guys have played more. Obviously, we're getting some more reps right now. It's good just to see them throw. I love their attitude, their effort. Great guys. I know Coach said probably the same thing, Coach Leipold. Great guys to work with. I'm hard on guys, but I'm also high five, chest pumping type guy. My biggest thing is trying to figure out which guys can handle some adversity and then get the rest of the team to kind of rise with them to kind of fight through it. So I'm one of those kind of guy coaches. So that's what I'm trying to find out the first couple of days. Can they handle the way I coach? And then also who can bounce back from what I like to learn. Obviously talent-wise, you see some arm talent, some stuff like that. I'm trying to find out what happens when a guy makes a bad play. What happens the next play? That's the biggest thing about me is the focus. I'm a big free focus guy. I've seen guys make mistakes, and do they just keep making mistakes? Do they get down? Do they BCD, we call it? You know, all the bad body language and blank, or do they fight back and give you next throws? That's one of the things I've learned. Attitude, effort. You guys know that probably anyways. Great guys. I love that part about it, and that's the exciting part. I think there's a group of guys. There's a talented group, okay, in their own ways. We learn the system, obviously, but and that's the other thing you learn. Who can pick stuff up fast? Like, it's hard. It's a whole new offense. They did some work in the summertime, obviously, but the way you see us practice, if you're out there watching, it's two huddle, kind of a chaos experience, and you got to be able to lock in. You see the guys motioning and moving and grooving. You got to be able to motion guys and kill plays and check plays and do all this stuff. Who can, what I call functional, who has a high level of functional intelligence, which I say is the ability to process large amounts of information in a short period of time. That's kind of what I'm learning. Stuff as who can and can't, and then you kind of say, okay, this is what I got to work on. So really trying to find out what I need to work on with these guys. What each guy needs help with, for lack of better words. I need to help get them better in those spots.
What are some of the, I guess, important traits for running the type of offense you guys want to run?
Functional intelligence. I know it sounds good. I stole that from somebody. I apologize. I just like the way it sounds. And then I can spew out the ability to process large amounts of info in a short period of time. To me, there's so many things going on. No huddle teams, not good or bad, but they're trying to beat you by the amount of how fast they can run a play. And sometimes it's simple, and the play might not be quote unquote sound against that defense, but it works because I'm going faster and the other defense isn't set. So we have variations on that. To me, can I call a play? Can I get a wristband call a play, process what just happened when I called it, make sure we're aligned, check the defense out what's going on, then start moving people around, then remember the plays, and then the snap count and all that stuff. So that's the biggest thing for me. I was so in that question. What was the last?
What kind of traits do you?
Yeah, functional intelligence. The ability to keep us moving down the field. I call it. I hate saying don't make mistakes, but just positive. But I call it the rule of zero. Who can handle the rule of zero the best? Meaning, if we have the ball, and the whistle blows, we still have the ball. And the worst thing that happens, we're at the line of scrimmage, life's really good. That's okay. It's 3rd and 17. It's, oh, shoot, pick 6, touchdown. So trying to figure out who can keep us, I call it, instead of saying, don't throw picks, don't take sacks, I call it the rule of zero. Who can get us back to the line of scrimmage, and hopefully beyond, obviously, is what I kind of look for. And those are kind of like, obviously, you want guys that are competitive, leadership skills, all that stuff, which you kind of find out as it gets going, because the group is old guys and young guys. It's kind of a unique group. It's like there's some old guys that played last year. You had an old guy playing and a young guy playing. I should say we did. I should say it now. But there's that played a huge discrepancy, and that's kind of like the fun part, trying to figure out what they need best. That's what we work on. I'll tell you this, every time we meet as a quarterback group, before I start watching film, we take 5 or 10 minutes to talk about that stuff. And I call some of that stuff situational savvy, meaning know where you're on the field, know those kind of things. So I work a lot on that kind of stuff. That's really big. Besides the accuracy, obviously, is important. And like I said, the ability to focus and refocus is huge.